Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2. Last time we completed the StopTech 400 horsepower Invitational, and originally I was going to go back to the amateur division to do the 5x5 Super Sprint now that we have the competition coupe Dodge Viper. However, we've only got the one championship left to do in the semi-pro, which is the Toyo Tires 450 horsepower Invitational, and we have the perfect car. We won this earlier, which is the Porsche 959. As you can see, it has got a slightly higher rating. It's 778 compared to the 755 that Muller is driving. All I've done is add sport tires just to mitigate some of the oversteer that this car does have. It has really bad handling. So, yeah, I thought I might as well just do this last championship. The others are locked, of course, because we need to be level 30. We're almost there. We're at level 28. But yeah, and then after that, we'll go back to the amateur division and do the other championship there. So, yeah, off we go then. We could win as well the number 24 Volvo S60, I think it is. Let me just double check. Yeah, the Volvo S60R, which is a really, really good race car, and it will add to our collection as well. So we have 4 races, starting with Suzuka Grand Prix Circuit, and we have the Sunset Peninsula Infield. We have New York and then Tsukuba as well. Now, these races are fairly long. 9 laps for Tsukuba, 7 for New York, 5 for the Sunset Peninsula Infield, and then 4 laps for Suzuka Grand Prix Circuit. But the money is increasing quite rapidly. 16,000 base credits, not including the difficulty bonus and the car rarity bonus. So, yeah, we should get around about 25 to 30 grand maybe at a push, which is, yeah, going to be fantastic for our bank balance, but there we go. I'm also still having issues with the occasional popping and crackling of the audio. Again, I've asked many times throughout the episodes if anyone has a fix for it, if anyone has suffered with that before, but no one has ever answered my questions, so yeah, you're just going to have to put up with it, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to be starting second behind Rossi in the Porsche 997 GT3. And of course, Muller is going to be starting fourth. Jay Davis in the Corvette, Evans in the Ferrari 360. Then you got Brown in the Panoz Esperante, Johansson in the Ferrari 512 TR, and then Spears in the Audi RS4. Right, here we go then. 2, 1, go! Not a bad start. Rossi will have the advantage on the get-go because it is a more modern machine and more nimble and better handling. Excuse me, Rossi. But yeah, again, the audio popping, you know, people might not notice it, but I notice it quite a lot. It's just now and again you get like a little audio crackle or an audio pop or an audio snap. Oh, sorry, Rossi. I don't think I pushed her off. Where is she? Oh, she's behind me. Okay, I'm going to give her the place back. Purely for the fact that I didn't mean to... Okay, then. Yeah, purely for the fact I didn't mean to barge her off with the elbows, but... I do want to race fairly. I don't want to damage the car either because, again, all the money that we get will come in handy later on. But yeah, as for the audio popping, I've tried absolutely everything in my power to try and stop the popping or diagnose why it's popping. But so far, I haven't come up with any ideas or any fixes so far. I mean, it's not a huge deal, so, but me, I'm very OCD when it comes to clean audio, clean, you know, graphics or capture. There you go, see that crackle then? Again, it might just be that the PC is just struggling a little bit, but... It doesn't do it with the other capture card, which is the HD60X. It only does it with the S. So whenever I'm recording PlayStation 2 footage on the PS3, I don't get any of it. So I have no idea why it's doing it. It's just one of those technical conundrums. Oh, even with the sport tires, the car still wants to break loose. Right, come back here, Rossi, please. Now, I was tempted to change the colour of the 959, but this car is stereotypically silver, so I thought I might as well just keep the colour as it is. All I've done is just add my race number on there, and that's it really. I did have a model of this car, and it was really, really nice. Again, it was in silver. But it is a bit of an ugly looking Porsche. I don't think I would ever want to own one if I were a multi-millionaire. Can we get a good run coming out the Casio Triangle? And no is the answer to that. But we are in the draft of Rossi. We've got 2 laps to go. And a time of 2:11 so far. Oh, come on, Rossi, for God's sake. Well, that's going to do a ton of damage, or a penalty. Something I wanted to avoid, because I didn't want to pay any damage penalties. I wanted to have all the money that I could get. Oh well, we got the pass done in the end anyway. Well, it wasn't a huge hit, so hopefully they'll be kind with the damage penalty that I'll get. Because sometimes you do get some damage on the car and the penalty doesn't even count. So I'm hoping the same thing will happen. They'll just say, nope, there's no real damage. You scraped a little tiny bit of paint off your bumper. Stop crying about it. And I'll be like, yay! Ooh. Careful. Again, this car is extremely sensitive with the handling, so I need to be careful in the corners. Rossi is still sniffing our exhaust. There she is. Of course, this car is quite heavy as well, so I need to brake a little bit earlier for the corners. Change gear at the 8,000 RPM mark. Final lap. Change it into third. Keep it in third gear for this complex. Dab the brake just to make sure the car stays stable through the corners. Oh, don't you dare. Get through spoon curve sideways. Rossi's still there. I don't even have to look back, I can hear her. Through the Casio triangle for the last time, and get our first victory. Nice, so the tyres did definitely pay off. Although she is way too close to me to try and do a handbrake turn, but oh well. So we get the victory then over good old Rossi. And I think I got the fastest lap time as well. 2:11.4 to a 2:11.8. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Now let's see how much damage penalty we get. Oh, 700 credits. But yeah, look at that. 28,000. Bloody marvellous. So we should... no, we'll be shy. We'll just be shy to reach level 29. But we are at the level 1 reward bonus, so that is cool. So yeah, every little helps. No, wait, that's Tesco, isn't it? Oh well. Anyway, Sunset Peninsula infield, the full version. Earn credits to level up your driver. We already know this. So I would add my own little hints and tips in there just for the giggles like I did in the arcade mode. That no one actually noticed. Strangely enough. But yes, again, starting second. 2, 1, go. Right, lucky for us. They always take the first corner very slowly. We can just dive up the inside, take the position. I love this section though, the chicanes. Go through here flat out, without any worry in the world. Just being very careful not to go into the corners a bit too quick. Because again, the braking ability of the car is not that great because I've got stock brakes. Not too far ahead. About the same as we were at Suzuka, about 40 feet ahead. Ooh, careful. Ah, look at that. Look at the time penalty. We've got 1.666. That is absolutely fine. So we could probably try and go through turn 1 flat out. I will let off the throttle though, just a little bit. Yeah, because that is why the car does like to slide. But we can gain quite a bit of time if we get it right. Just hop over the curbs. Easy does it. And we're pulling away, so that's the main thing. Try not to get this corner messed up this time. And we are now 180 feet ahead of Rossi. As we have 3 laps to go. There we go, much better into the corner. Going back to the audio popping, what would be absolutely hilarious is if the popping was always there. It's just a part of the game. And of course, back in the good old days, I didn't notice it because the audio was coming through the TV speakers rather than through some high quality headphones. So, that would be cool actually. If it is just the game being the game, then that would be absolutely fine. But I don't think it is. I did test Forza 3 and I didn't notice any crackling. I'll have to do another test at some point, just to double check. Every other 360 game I've played, I never noticed any popping, so who knows? Now what I've decided to do, I mentioned a couple of episodes ago that I might start doing the endurance races soon. I'm actually going to hold off on that. Because there's 10 endurance races, there's 10 events per championship series. So there's 10 events in the semi-pro, 10 events in the amateur division, so on and so forth. So this series is going to run to 96 episodes in total. So what I'm going to do, as there's 10 endurance races, is start the first one on episode 50. And then episode 55, do another one, episode 60, so on and so forth. So I can get them down slowly and then do the last episode as the final endurance race. I think that would be pretty cool. But we'll see. I might change my mind by the time we reach the pointy end of the game, so... the smallest of time penalties as well, 0.33. I think that's the smallest you get. And that kid screaming in the grandstands is really annoying. I think it's supposed to be an air horn, but it just sounds like a kid screaming his bloody head off. Nice little rear end slide. Miles ahead of Rossi, 220 feet. I do actually think that is an air horn. But it's hard to tell because at times it does sound like a kid screaming or shouting. But other times it sounds like an air horn. I don't honestly know. Oh well. We're far enough ahead anyway, so I can do my customary handbrake turn. Perfect. I don't think I got any damage penalty on that one. I hope I hit the wall after I cross the start-finish line. We'll see. So yeah, we got the fastest lap time as well. 1:34.5 to a 1:36.0. No, I got damage right on the line. God damn it. Oh well, it's still another 27 grand. That's absolutely fine. We should still reach level 29 before the end of the championship. So yeah. Anyway, level 2. So we have the transmission and driveline upgrades by Porsche for Porsche machines. So okay, New York for the penultimate round of this here championship for 7 laps. Ooh, this one might be difficult though, because the Porsche 997 has got really good top end speed. Mine is rather bulky. But we're good on turns, apparently. We'll see. I have said that before during some of these New York races, and I've always been wrong. So, we'll see. 3, 2, 1, go! And we are going ass backwards around the track this time. Oh, someone's clouted the wall. Take it very careful. Oh, Rossi's dropped down to 3rd, so it must have been her that clouted the wall. Which is good. Oh, braking way too early for the corner. That's fine now. Again, the audio... Bloody hell, calm down. The audio popping is still very strong on this track, as you can hear very clearly. Right, so far a lap time of 1:07. Probably get that down to maybe a 1:03. Again, braking too early for the corner. Someone's dropped a wing mirror on the floor. Get done for that, that's littering. Oh, we got the lap time down to a 1:02.6. Okay, that's good. If I don't brake too early for the double apex right-hander, might be able to get that down to maybe a 1 minute. What do? I brake too early for the double apex right-hander. Bloody hell. I think that was Rossi this time that went straight into the wall. Someone did. All I just see is a cloud of smoke. No idea who it was. All I know is that the sound effects for the collisions are incredibly violent in this game. I've got it down to a 1:02.1. We're 6/10 up. A little bit wide. Good exit though. And a 101.451. Okay, I don't think we're going to be quick enough to get it below 1 minute. I think we're almost at the edge of adhesion with the car. No! Oh, you son of a bitch! That is one thing I didn't want to happen. I wanted a clean race. No damage. Again, I'm going to get a bloody massive damage penalty because well, that's what happens with the later races. Even if you have a small contact, it, you know, costs you thousands. One of the endurance races, you're guaranteed to always get frontal damage because of a slight bump in the track surface. So it gives you a bit of damage to your front spoiler. And I think they charge you like 17,000 credits or something like that. Ugh. And it was only a small brush of the wall as well. Bloody hell. Oh well, only 2 laps to go. Hopefully the... Okay, hello Rossi, where did you come from? Where the hell did she come from? She was like miles back. What happened? In fact, where did they all come from? They've all like crawled back on my chuff again. Probably me just taking it too cautious with the turns. Oh well. Gonna have to be mirror driving for the last lap, I think. Okay, I hit the wall then. I didn't get any damage. No, not again. Ooh. Okay, Rossi's been pushed back down to 3rd place again, so that's cool. I do make a mistake now and again. I keep saying, oh, they've been pushed back down to 2nd, because I don't count myself as in 1st place. I count the others. It's weird. Anyway, we get the victory. Rossi does finish 3rd, so I'll save that replay. And let's pick up our damage penalty bonus. Oh, just under £1,000. That's not bad. Still 28,000. Oh, we're going to be reaching level 29 then by the end of this one. We're at level 3. Supercharger upgrades by VF Engineering. And they are available for Audi, BMW, Motorsport, Porsche, and Volkswagen. Fantastic. I don't think I've reached level 5 yet on one of my cars. I can't remember if it's level 10 or level 5, which is a cap. Anyway, Tsukuba then for the last time. 9 laps around this circuit. This is going to be fun, especially the last corner. Gonna drive us mad, especially with the oversteer of this machine. But I think we should be alright. We have better cornering. Top speed isn't great, as we've seen at New York, but cornering, we should be okay. 3, 2, 1, go! Right, I got the whole shot. Oh, no. The curbs can be very lethal, especially when you hook your front wheel onto it. Sort of drags you off in a little groove. Yeah, go away, Rossi. I can see you there. No. Bloody corner. Caught me out last time. I'm just going to have to defend every single corner by staying on the inside line. At least we'll be getting a sub-minute lap time. Nice, 58.2. Already on lap 4. Still slow on the lap time. And yeah, there we go. We beat it in the end. 58.076. At least our lap times have been fairly consistent. Well, I think we've been in the 58-second bracket on pretty much most of the laps. So we're not beating the lap time by much, or if at all, but we are staying in the 58-second bracket, which is good. And we were up on our lap time as well, and I dipped a wheel onto the grass, which gave us a penalty. So I'll have to try again on the next lap. Very close to getting it down into the 57s. No, we always lose time in that second sector. Oh well, final lap. Oh, up by 0.4 of a second. And still 0.4 of a second. Okay, this is good. I just need to get the last corner correct, because this is where I lose most of my time. Oh, that would have been disastrous if I went off. And no, god damn it. Oh, we were so close to getting another fastest lap time, but no, that last corner is such a pain. Oh well, 29,000 though, so we are now at level 29. Ah, lovely. New Viper production models available in the Dodge dealership. And level 4, tire compound upgrades by Pirelli. These upgrades are available on all cars. Fan-bloody-tastic. So now we get the number 24 Volvo S60, which is a very nice car. It is a Red Bull sponsored machine. So we'll go and collect that. I don't actually think it's sponsored by Red Bull, it just has the Red Bull coloration. Yeah, grey on one side, blue on the other. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of the good old Red Bull logo. Derek Bell is the name on the window. Good old Derek. So yeah, there we go. That is the last championship to do in the semi-pro. We'll be back though when we unlock the level 30 event. But next time we are going to head back to the Amateur Cup races, because we do have the good old 5x5 Super Sprint. And again, we can actually take part in that now because we do have the Comp Coupe. And we could win this second Comp Coupe by winning this championship. So yeah, I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I'll see you for the 5x5 Super Sprint next time. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.